I say a lot of things on this channel. Some of them come true, some of them do not. But most of the time, they come true. I'm LP. I am writer and creator of the comic books Nyobi and Savage Sin, coming to you here today with another video. Another video about Marvel Rivals, the game that is taking the gaming industry by storm. The game that has risen the popularity of certain Marvel characters far beyond what the MCU or the comic books could do. We're talking about breakout characters getting their own spin-off series, such as Jeff the Land Shark. And I guarantee you, at some point, Luna Snow will be next. Already a fan favorite character after his debut years ago in the pages of her West Coast Avengers run, Kelly Thompson's adorable creation. Adorables. Isn't it Adorables? Jeff the Land Shark has now become even bigger star due to his presence in the hit video game Marvel Rivals. And now Jeff is set to start his very own first solo miniseries from Marvel. For the first time, a Jeff series will debut in print. He's been famously been a major part of Marvel's Infinity webcomic release, netting himself an Eisner Award for Best Humor Publication along the way, with print collections following later on. Jeff the Land Shark, however, will be getting a 5-issue miniseries from writer Kelly Thompson, continuing her time with her creation, who recently drew the cover for the upcoming Marvel Rivals print comic book for Marvel, as well, for Marvel Comics. Here's what we're looking at. What is the Jeff the Land Shark series about? Well, we're about to find out. There's one of the covers, though. Kind of fun. I'm sure the kiddies will love it. In Marvel's press release announcing a new series, the plot of the miniseries is described as follows. When a quote-unquote accident in the Sanctum creates a shadow Jeff intent on causing trouble, Jeff scrambles to undo his mistake. But when the shadow escapes into the floor, Jeff must follow if he intends to return the shadow to where it belongs. In a grand tour of the Marvel Universe, as a lovable land shark chases his shadow form, the savage land, to Madripoor, making new friends and enemies along the way, it will take everything Jeff's got to solve this problem and reclaim his good name. He's chasing down his dark soul, ladies and gentlemen, all through the 616. The main cover for the first issue of the series, by the way, shared above, will be by Girihiru. I hope I said that right. Who famously drew the original It's Jeff Infinity comic with Thompson. And the covers here are featured below. So here we have another one. Look how, I think Captain America's face here is more adorables than Jeff the Land Shark. The only one who looks meaner than Jeff the Land Shark on this cover is Wolverine. Marvel asked Thompson for her reaction to Jeff the Land Shark's Marvel Rivals-driven success, and she explained, seeing Jeff rocket to stardom has been wild and also exactly what he deserves. I'm obviously as biased as you can get, but what's not to love about an adorable land shark that wants to be friends with or eat anything that he sees? She also added, I'm thrilled that the slow burn success of Jeff in comics and the wildfire success of Jeff in Marvel Rivals can work together to bring us the opportunity for not only more Jeff stories, but for more complex Jeff stories. The It's Jeff series works almost like perfectly executed jokes, and I couldn't love it more, but it's exciting to take on the challenge of the complicated narrative that you can get from a miniseries. Jeff number 1, The Land Shark, number 1, set to be released on June 4th. May June the 4th be with you. Look, he's popular. He is the new Baby Yoda for 2025, right? When you go to conventions this year, when con season really gears up, you're going to see Jeff the Land Shark prints. People drawing Jeff the Land Shark on cards and on comic book covers. You're going to see all the plushies and some people even attempting to cosplay as the lovable Jaws. It's going to happen. He's going to be all over the place, right? And why? Is it because that the comic books are so great that it's driving young people to Jeff the Land Shark? No. It's because the video game is that cool. I was playing it last night. In fact, they just dropped the thing in the Human Torch. That they keep improving. They keep making things better for the gamers, for the game. They're keeping people engaged. And for the first time ever, young people, teenagers and whatnot, are getting introduced to these characters where they've never seen them before. I've talked to a few younger people who've never walked into a comic book shop before. They only buy manga. But now they're finding new love for some of these characters because they get to play them in the video games. Okay. And whether you think that's a great way to get people into comics or into these characters or not is debatable. But I think gaming is bigger than television. I think gaming is bigger than the movies. I think gaming is certainly most bigger than the comic books. And so I think that if Marvel was smart, they would continue to support Marvel Rivals, to continue to leech off its success. Let's just be quite honest here, and take some notes to what is working and what isn't working, and do more crossover brand promotion with the game and the comics in conjunction to see if you cannot, wrangle out a few new readers for your books, because Marvel books are getting canceled. In fact, there are 3 X-Men books on the chopping block, and I'm going to tell you about that in my next video. But for now, just stay tuned from a word from my sponsor. All right, guys. Today's sponsor is me. That's right, Austin. It was me. It was me all along. And of course, what we are talking about today is the Nyobi Outbreak number 4 Kickstarter, live for the next 28 days of the time of this recording. And hopefully you guys jump on this nice and early. We have 10 great variant covers to choose from. I'm going to quickly show you now what we got going on. Man, this is the 4th installment of a 5-part miniseries. We're coming near to the end, coming to the conclusion. Now is the perfect time to jump on. Cover A by Juan Antonio Altaveras. Cover B by L.C. Faritas. Cover C by Locke Wynn. Cover D by Antarctic Press founder and legend Mr. Ben Dunn. Bucket list artist for cover E, Ali Garza. Keith Garvey, Zenoscope legend. We got Narcilio Souza with the Dance Till You Drop set. Here's a great one featuring the girls partying it up downtown style in their superheroic clothing. Here we got them in their civvies. And here they're feeling a little hot, a little spicy. And we have from Image Comics legend, John Stinsman, known for his work with Evangeline, Team Youngblood, Scarlet Crush, and Lady Pendragon, coming over here with Nyobi for this epic battle cover. We have it on digital. We have it on physical. We have everything that you need, everything that you're missing. It's all right here. And on top of that, the complete catch-up bundle, man, go back years past. We've been doing this now for a decade. Lots to catch up on. Lots of artwork here to check out. Some of the great pages by Juan, by Dan Overa with the colors, man. We also have the cosplay edition available for you as well, with Nyobi cosplaying as the one and only Chun-Li. Do you want to see my kung fu? We have signed books. These Jamie Tyndall books, they're sold. But the John Stinsman books, we still have some of those available. Jump on these right now before they're gone. Same thing with the Nyobi cards, as you can see, sold. Sybil is available. Sold, 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 sold. So one of the cards is still left as of the time of this recording. I can't promise 5 minutes from now it's still going to be there. I can't promise you that. So if you want it, want original art, now is the time. If we hit these accolades with the funding, we will unlock those stickers from Art Victim, from Warren Brown, from Giselle. And again, man, we have everything you need to catch up from Nyobi 1, from way back 11 years ago, to number 2, to Birthright, to Steph Wilson variants, to Nyobi Origins, Nyobi Outbreak 1, Nyobi Outbreak 2, Nyobi Outbreak 3, with names you know, like Keith Garvey, Mike DeBuffalo, John Stinsman, Jamie Tyndall. The list goes on. Guys, if you never jumped in, now is the time. Also, we have Nyobi, the trade paperback, if you want to binge read, and my newest series, the first 2 issues available, Savage Sin, number 1 and number 2. Get it in a combo pack. Get a discount, guys. 28 days remains. Right now, as you can see, we have 121 backers at the time of this recording, with 7,044 Canadian dollars raised, which is about $2.26 US. So help me afford a Happy Meal and be a backer today.